Wow, what a game.
What a game. The best game
You can name.
Can you tell by my walk? Can you hear it in my talk? I'm barely cool. I'm barely cool. Can't you see it in my eyes? It should come as no surprise. I'm barely cool. I'm barely cool. I'm barely cool. The barely, barely cool. No, the barely cool. The barely, barely cool. Yeah, the barely cool. The barely, barely cool. No, the barely cool. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Barely Cool podcast.
It's the Four Nation Faceoff.
Yeah.
Well,
Now, when you're watching this, that was a week ago.
before
But you know what we're doing?
watching it right now.
No, but this is
Oh.
kind of a watch along. In that, here's what you do. If you want to get the most out of this
right,
podcast.
yeah.
Go re-watch
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah,
Watch the first period.
Yeah.
And then start
to
this
us.
podcast.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to do first intermission thoughts,
Yeah.
second intermission thoughts,
End
end
of
of game
game.
thoughts. So if you watch them periodically, then you can get the most out of this
Yeah.
episode.
We'll do like we probably won't.
No.
I immediately backtracked. I was gonna be like, we'll put like a big graphic that says period 1 and then period 2.
That's
We're
too
not
much.
gonna do
Too
that.
much work.
We're
Maybe
not-
we'll see how we're feeling.
maybe a beat.
It'll be like midnight when
It'll
we're
probably be a
editing
beat.
this.
It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a late night.
It's gonna be way
Midnight.
All right. Well,
First period.
the first period of the Four Nations Faceoff is how'd you feel?
Let me tell you how I felt. Okay.
Okay.
I was expecting a fight right off the bat.
So was I, and I was a
Didn't get it.
little disappointed
Yeah, I
we
was too.
didn't get it.
Almost. Baby Kachuk wanted to.
I hate Baby Kachuk.
Wanted to start a fight.
You
saw
guys
that.
know which one Baby Kachuk is.
He
Looks like a baby. He
He-
has infantile features.
He looks like he laughs like
Yeah, exactly.
one of those.
You know
Yeah.
how baby like Jack laughs
Yes.
in The Incredibles?
Yes.
He looks like he
looks
laughs
a
like
little
that.
bit like Jack.
He does look a little bit like he looks like any baby.
Yeah. Well, babies
Oh.
don't have that much variance
Exactly.
unless they're a different color.
It's like Winston Churchill. That guy looks like a baby.
a little bit. The nose kind of is all
Yeah,
different.
but he looks a little much. But Brady Chuck looks like a baby.
Yes.
baby. So he's Baby Kachuk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate him.
He
Can't
looks
stand
like-
him. He scored, which really pissed me off.
He looks like he would laugh if you jangled the keys in front of his face. So no fight.
I think we'll get one in the second period, though. Is my guess. I'm putting it down now.
Well,
I'm putting the bet
yeah,
down
the
now.
people listening are going to feel like that's not impressive because the game's by the time they listen to this. But again, context. This is
We
in
haven't
between-
watched it yet.
In between period 1 and period 2. Okay, I felt real good when we scored. I went nice, and then when they scored, I felt like oh, that's kind of how I'm feeling.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
When Nathan McMillan scored, I felt incredible.
I loved when Nathan McMillan scored. Nathan McMillan is what Judah's wife called him.
Yes.
Nathan McMahon. Nathan McKinnon scored. It was a good one. We were excited.
Nate McKinnon.
No, I'm really hoping Brady Kachuk gets his face bashed in the second period by
You wanna lose a
somebody.
tooth?
I would like to see him fall down.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Just like middle of the ice, someone he's not paying attention. Someone just comes up and he just eats it.
Yeah. Drops a shoulder on him. It's vintage hockey. I think it's going to be good.
Good old classic hockey.
Now here's the thing. I'm
Oh, sorry.
a little pissed that no penalties were called. I feel like a penalty could have been called
Yeah.
there, but I
Yeah.
get it. It's the championship. You want to let them play. Let the kids play.
Let them play out there. They're playing it out.
I had a hockey coach one time who got ejected from a game for saying that real loud. He said, "Let the effing kids play," because the refs kept calling penalties on us.
Do you think he got ejected for saying "let the kids play," or do you think it was the big ol' F bomb?
No, well that, yeah, but he pulled the ref over. He was screaming at him, and he said, "Just let the effing kids play, ref."
Yeah.
Except he didn't say effing. He said
The word.
the word. Say it at home. Don't say it at home.
Say it in your head.
If you're over 18.
If you're over swearing's for you have to be 18 to swear.
So if you're over 18, say it at home. If not, don't say it at home.
Yeah.
Just think
Say it with us if you're over 18. Let the kids
Kids play. And the ref said, "You're out of here," like that, like a umpire in
Yeah.
in baseball.
And he went, "Make me."
And then they fought.
They fought. This was your coach?
Yeah.
How old were you?
14.
Oh, dude. Yeah. How awesome would it have been if he went, no,
Oh man,
I'm not gonna.
I would have been. He was a good coach though. He was one of those guys. You know, those kind of guys who, when they talk to you, you could just run your head through a wall.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they give you like a
Great
pre-game
leaders.
talk, and I
Yeah.
just go, dude, I would run through a wall for you.
Yeah, I would die for you.
Yeah, that's how I feel when Aragorn speaks at the Black
the
Gates. He says, "Gondor, or men of Gondor, Rohan, my brothers."
Yeah, what does he say? Do the whole thing.
He says,
Mhm.
he says,
Which one's better?
they're
Aragorn's or King Theoden's?
well, they're both very good.
They're both very
I
good.
do like King Theoden's a little better because of the moment. Like
Yeah.
I do like Aragorn's thing, but they're kind of like sitting on this hill.
Yeah.
I like the death thing.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's like hitting all that.
I love that. I love that. But I do like Aragorn's one.
Yeah.
In the there will be
Yeah.
a day when the courage of men fails.
So there's,
but this is not that day.
on the scale, Theoden just below
Just below is Aragorn at the Black
Aragorn,
Gate.
and just below that is let the effing kids play.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we won that game. I ran through a wall for that coach.
Yeah, it's your coach gets ejected, and you're like,
We're gonna win this game
some
for
snaps.
you.
Yeah.
We did.
Are you
By a
proud of me,
lot.
Dad? I mean, Coach,
Thanks. We won. Didn't we won, Coach?
for you.
For you.
Oh,
was
he
in the
probably
change room waiting for us.
hyped you guys up so hard.
No, he got really amped when we got back in
Yeah.
the change room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did
It
it.
was a great lesson as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can swear.
And there are no
Yeah.
consequences.
Well, I mean, that's why I was saying, like, you know, what if he said like no? It's like it's not an
That would've
NHL
been
game.
really
Like, he can't-
funny.
Was he gonna get fined?
that
Like,
would have
what-
been really funny.
The ref was just like, you have to.
I would have loved to see the ref's face in that moment where it's like, no, it's like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
But I get to do that. That's my power.
That's like my big thing.
I can throw you out of the game.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, let's get back to the Four Nations face-off. Great first period.
I'm liking it. Yeah, both of our wives are a little bit sleepy. Which is, I'm not getting that vibe. I'm having a good time.
No, it's a great game so far.
Yeah.
It's a great game so far. So if you're not already watching it and you're listening to this podcast for some reason,
Go watch the first period. Come
go
back.
watch the first period.
Go watch the first period. Come back
Come back, listen to this. It'll make a little more sense.
later.
I'm sure someone's listening while like they're driving and they're gonna go, "Oh, I hate these stupid things because I listen to podcasts when I'm driving."
They're like, I didn't watch the game.
Why? Why?
What are you guys talking about? I
If
didn't
you
watch
grew up
it.
in Canada, or if you live in Canada, and you don't watch this game, come on.
Come on. With everything going on in the world economically, between
We need to be
us
rooting for Canada
and
right
America.
now. They're against the States. We need to be taking every chance we have to pulverize the States and push their stupid little baby faces into the ground.
Yeah.
God, I hope Brady Tkachuk gets his face punched in the second period. Please.
What have you been living your life as if the tariffs are up? Have you been living your life as if you're not purchasing American goods?
Not enough.
Me either.
No. I mean, I haven't really bought a lot of stuff. Probably just groceries would be the main thing
That's
that
like
I'd have
the
to
main
start
thing,
looking.
yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard. I got to start thinking about it when I'm grocery shopping. I don't like grocery shopping at all.
Really?
So when I'm there,
I
I'm
love
just
it.
like, I want to be done.
I love it.
You like grocery shopping?
I do. I love going to Costco.
Well, Costco's maybe Costco.
Ghosties.
Costco's a little different. I'm talking like going to No Frills.
No, not as fun. Not as fun at all.
Costco has like a
Well, magic.
whimsy, a
Yeah,
whimsy
an
to it.
allure.
An allure. That's a good word.
Thank you.
It has an allure to it. All right. Well, anyways, what time are we at?
8 minutes.
Love that.
Yeah.
Eight-
Anyway, we're done. I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot. I mean, I think that the American goal was kind of whatever.
I was just,
And
you're gonna get those sometimes.
And I'm gonna say this because you might just be like, oh, you would say that about any American goal. If it was a really nice goal, I would say it was kind of like whatever.
Oh yeah, no, it was a garbage goal. That's what we call it in the sector, in the hockey world.
Yeah.
No, I jumped up. I was sitting on my wife's bouncing ball when the goal by McKinnon was scored.
I thought it was just an exercise ball.
It is.
Do they
but
call it a
bouncing?
ball?
No, it's an exercise ball, but I just called it bouncing. That's what she's using it for. She's bouncing. Oh! Sorry, she doesn't have. She's just bouncing. And then
That's what they call it up north.
That's what they call it up north.
You know, they've got their sleds and snow machines. You're like, that's an exercise ball. And she's like, you mean a
bouncing
ball?
Yeah. And I went, it's an exercise ball in these. No, but anyway, I was sitting on that.
Yeah,
and I was kind of bouncing up and down because my back is kind of, I fricked up my back.
Did that help your back? I was worried it would hurt.
It kind of, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, the recoil of sitting.
Right.
I kind of sink
When we
in.
scored and you jumped up.
Yeah, when McKinnon scored, I jumped up and just
Immediately.
a shot of pain.
I just see Ben jump up from the ball and go, woo, oh!
Yeah,
and then
dude,
immediately
I
in
felt
the
like
doorway.
a million years old. Like I jumped up and then it was just pain.
It was
in my
one
whole
smooth
back.
motion of arms going up and then ducking
Yeah.
down and one going behind.
I feel like I'm 1,000 years old. I'll tell you that much.
But you don't look it. You don't look a day over 999.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, the Canadian goal was fine. It wasn't like
It was pretty nice.
disgusting. And we've had
No,
some
it
much
wasn't.
better
Wasn't.
goals.
I wouldn't use disgusting for it.
No, it was good.
It was good.
It was nice.
It was nice. It was
felt good.
well timed through traffic,
Yes.
but no, it was not disgusting.
No. But the
I would like to see a disgusting goal though. That would be
now
nice.
and we were kind of gunning for. There was a couple moments where we had the puck right at the goalie and it was just a mess.
a mess.
A skirmish.
We could have used a garbage goal then,
Yes.
much like Baby Kachuk's goal.
Hellbeck's got his glove right here. He's going.
That was really funny to watch.
It's literally 2 inches away from his glove. And then the ref is looking at him and he's looking up just like,
Dude, that was such a great shot.
because you don't get to see his mouth, so you don't know what
Yeah.
he's saying or anything, and it's just his eyes wide.
My favorite shot was the slow motion shot
that's
at
good.
the commercial break where the guy was like,
Yeah, he's like going
Flying
into the
into the
boards,
boards.
just like you can see.
I don't know who that was. It might be Wazinski or Brock Faber. I don't know who it was.
There was a moment like I don't think he consciously knew, but
Yeah.
it's like his unconscious took over and was just like, "Oh, I'm about to hit hard."
I can't even make fun of it. I'm kind of an ugly, like,
Yeah.
when I'm playing a sport.
Oh.
My face goes a little uggo.
Yeah, it's when you're invested.
Yeah. Yeah. When I'm
That's
really
the
into it.
case for a lot of things though. Like you see drummers. Drummers always have weird faces.
Yeah.
When they're
Yep.
going nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guitar soloists. It's always like,
Yeah. I love that.
yeah, yeah. Because you got to bend, so your whole face has to go. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, you truly are a bit of an uggo when you're playing,
A little bit.
and all the time.
Nice, why don't you come over here? Quick special guest spot.
But you can't. Wait a second. Who just entered the room? Is that Connor McDavid?
Connor McDavid.
Can we get a
Can we get a
comment?
minute, Connor, please?
He doesn't want to talk.
Okay. What about Nathan McCrimmins? Does he want to talk?
Nate McTimmons, Ontario.
We have fun here. All right.
Nate
time are we
McKinnon.
at
I don't
now?
know. I don't know what any of these hockey players sound like, except for Connor McDavid in a commercial,
Yeah.
which is just the most.
First one to score gets the first one to miss. It's the Big Mac.
First one to miss gets the Big Mac. Good job. Here's $6 million.
Nah, you have a lot of problems with the spelling of people's names though, and I feel like we need to get into that a
Oh,
little bit
dude,
here.
yeah, it's a nightmare.
Who's your big guys?
Kachucks are the worst. That
How do you pronounce it? Chaka. That's how Brady Kachuk says it, because he's a baby.
Yeah. How you feeling out there, Brady?
And then
Yeah.
who was your other one? Hellebuck.
Hellabike. There's a Y.
Hella Buick.
Buick. Hella Chrysler.
That was another car.
Different car.
Yeah, got
Yeah.
that
Who
one.
else is on the team there that we've got?
I don't know if there's anybody else. Your wife seems to be really into Brock Faber.
Yeah, but his name's fine. His
No,
name's
he
fine.
sucks. We hate Brock Faber.
Just because his name's Brock.
Brock. We don't like Brock.
Well, we like Brock Besser. He's a slice.
Brock Besser
of-
is the hottest
He's a nice.
person maybe ever.
He's a nice slice of ham.
He is a nice slice of ham.
Yeah.
He is a nice slice of ham.
I don't hate a silent letter. T being a silent letter, and it's at the beginning of the word is crazy.
Yeah. Like pretty nuts.
You would think that would just be the first one. Like you gotta pick which one's silent, and they went the second one.
Yeah.
It's the second one. Like what?
To Kachuk.
Yeah, and then hella weak.
Hella weak.
Yeah, is pretty wild. Just so I mean, a Y is fine, but like again, it's truly not there.
No.
Without it, it does not matter.
Yeah.
And it's not like a double letter either.
Yeah.
You get our Canadian boys. Their names simple,
Easy to understand.
spelled Crosby.
McCrimmins.
Yeah.
The Big Mac David.
Oh, that's a perfect one.
Yeah.
McDavid. Everything's
McDavid.
said.
Easy.
Everything is said. Everything is said in that word. Every letter.
How are we doing over there?
Game's on or no?
They back on the ice?
What?
The game is on!
All right, we'll see you later.
All right, it was good. First intermission. We'll see you at the second
Wait,
intermission.
did you say you're kidding? Oh, it just came back.
Okay,
All
we'll
right,
see you later in a little bit. What do you... Okay, welcome back.
Period 2.
Period 2's done. Over. Exciting.
No fight.
No fights.
No fight.
You know what? I did say there was going to be a fight. I did put money on it. I'm a little embarrassed. I feel like this camera's too low.
Is it too low?
Marginally.
Marchandali.
There we go. There we go. Now it's better. No, I did say there was going to be a fight, and there wasn't a fight. Well, not an official fight.
No, there's a couple
Baby
tussles.
Kachuk was in a couple
was
of
trying.
a couple of kerfuffles.
He
I
was
could
trying really hard to
say.
start something.
He wanted something. He's a little baby boy. An immature.
Matthews did a little shove off of Brad Marchand.
You don't see that very often. He's not a big get in the mix
No.
guy. Very confusing moment for me when Marner and Bennett connected for a goal. Not accustomed to liking Sam Bennett. Liked him in that moment.
It's great.
Watching
Great moment.
Austin Matthews celebrate when I was filled with sadness. Weird.
Yeah.
A lot of confusing moments there for me, but that's the era I'm living in now. I got Austin Matthews he's the captain of my team, but he's American.
2025. It's a weird year.
There's a weird year. Anyways,
there's a king in America. Anyway,
long live the king.
good game.
It was a good game.
It's not done yet. Good game so far.
It is a good game so far.
Good game so far. Very
2-2
entertaining.
after 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
2-2 after 2. True.
2 after 2. True.
2-2 after 2.
It is true that
2 after 2. True. True.
It is true that it is 2 after 2.
Too true. Too true.
Too true. It's
Too
2-2
true.
after
2-2
2.
after 2.
It is true.
And now it's gonna be 3, but it'll be 3-2 for 3 after 2.
Yes.
We're gonna score, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yes.
Who do you got scoring next?
Who do I have scoring next? I think that McDavid.
He almost had it.
Yeah, McDavid or Crosby.
Yeah.
One of those two guys have to pot one. Like in a moment that defines the country.
Yes.
It has to be one of those two that does it.
I know if it's Brad Marchand, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
all right, it's great.
Yeah,
but-
he's a Canadian boy. I have to believe that those guys just know
yeah,
deep down inside them that like this has to be their moment or
Yeah.
no one else will do
yeah,
it. Like it has to be them.
yeah. Like Crosby doing one of
Yeah.
these again.
Like a golden goal situation in 2010.
Yeah.
It had to be Crosby there. It had to be.
Yeah.
And now McDavid is kind of in that same boat.
Sid the Kid. He's not a kid anymore.
goal. I get chills when I hear that now.
It's kind of crazy.
Crosby.
I called into the radio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was one of the call-ins in the radio at like 13.
Oh hell yeah.
It was great.
Nice. What'd you say on the radio?
Something stupid probably. It's just so cool. It's great for Canada. Something like that. Like
A little 13-year-old fat Judah.
yeah. Don't
just
really understand hockey either.
Awesome. I'm so excited and happy for Canada.
Is this really on the radio? No.
I've never been on the radio before.
Apparently, I've never been on the radio before. We don't watch the news.
Don't really watch the news.
Yeah, no, I think Crosby. I mean,
It's gotta be Crosby
it'd be
and
great
McDavid.
for McDavid because it's kind of like a.
Defining moment for a Canadian
Yeah.
boy.
And then again in the Olympics next year.
I think McDavid.
Do you think Crosby's still playing next year for the Olympics?
Oh yeah.
You think?
Oh yeah.
He still got it.
He's still got it.
He still got it.
You can't. He's one of those guys who it's like, what? You're gonna leave him off the team? Like unless he says he doesn't want to
Right.
play, different situation.
Or he has like a
won't
horrible
say that.
injury.
Yeah, or he's like he's not feeling like he can live up to the expectations that he has for himself, like because he's just too old or whatever, or injured or what is. I could see that.
Yeah.
But no coach or GM of Team Canada is going to leave Crosby off
that's
the
fair.
team. That's just insane.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're going to bring on like Travis Konechny, and it's instead of Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, okay.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Gosh, though. We have to win. We have to.
I don't know what I'm going to do if we don't. I'm going to be sad.
Be violent.
I'm going to be sad. Very sad. This is reminding me. It's bringing up all of the emotions that I felt in 2010 when they were up by a goal in the third, and then Zach Parise tied it with like a minute left, and they went to overtime. And then I remember standing watching that overtime and before Crosby scored. Holy frick. I was filled with so much, like, for a 10-year-old, I was a 10-year-old boy, just like filled with immense nervousness. Yeah. And I have never shaken that to this day. I still feel that every year when the Leafs inevitably lose in some game 7 of a first or second round or something.
Not this year.
This is the year.
This is the year. Dude. Could be.
God, I hope so.
Could be.
Oh, I need it. I need some winning in my life.
Well, you have nothing else to look forward to.
I need something.
You need something. But, no, dude, Could be. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this game. We're just... Canada needs this.
They do.
Canada needs
with everything
this.
that's been going on lately.
We need this.
Canada needs a win.
And not in like a divorced dad trying to get his kid to come stay for the weekend. Like, nah, I need this. I really need this. No, it's a need in the sense that this is just what will be right with the world.
Yeah. Just the ability for every Canadian in their homes tonight just to be able to go like to the US.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
What was that?
It was they call it the finger. We don't have some over 18s.
What is that?
We don't have some over 18s.
I know. I'm just like, I didn't know there was like, I thought they were all fingers. There's a the finger. I've seen that.
This is the one I used to do. Everyone
Of
used
course.
to do this. Love it.
Did you ever?
House.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it. It's on the middle finger.
It's not.
See? But Ben, we know what you're trying to do. It's
what
not
do
the
you-
middle finger
yeah,
though.
but what do you mean by that? Yeah, but it's not. You can't get mad. It's a different finger.
it's a different finger.
Would you get mad at me if I did this? Would you get mad at me if I did this? It's different.
Just give one of these to the. I think
In
that
China,
there's-
it's this
I think
one.
there's more. Dude, you remember that as kids? How stupid that was.
Yeah.
Chinese middle finger. It's so insane.
No, it is. It is. I heard.
You're just a bunch of racists. No,
It is
I
rooted
think
in
that there's
racism.
way more power, and I have a way better time given one of these. I did that during the warm up when the states were coming out. I went like this.
Yeah.
And then the camera went to Canada, and I went like this.
I hit someone with that on the road the other day.
I love that.
Yeah.
It cuts way deeper than a middle finger.
I did the it was a perfect. It was the 3-stage. The initial ask of why.
What are we doing?
And then this is my response to what I just saw, and then I get it
Get
together.
outta here.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Wow.
Yeah, it feels good.
Does
Feels
feel
good.
good. Does feel good. Does
Yeah.
feel good.
Except I'm not going to be doing that at the end of the game. I'm going to be doing. We did it!
Double.
Double thumbs up. Double thumbs up.
Are we still at the Were we still with the panel over there, Nice?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
What time is it?
Sebin.
7? Might be a short segment.
You think?
It starts like 5 minutes post intermission.
No. We started. We started.
We started.
We were like 2 seconds.
We
We
started.
were like 30 seconds after. Oh, you mean when we start recording on this one?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah. Because we had to. Because I had to walk my wife out. She left. She had to go home. Sleepy time. It's late.
Catch some Z's. Oh, see?
There's
Got
one.
it.
Got one. Put that in the eyes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch. My back's hurt.
Which one? Oh, your back is hurt. I thought you were saying my back's hurt. All of them. All of my backs hurt.
My backs, they're all hurt.
They're all hurt. You okay?
Oh,
You slid. There was a moment.
I hurt myself again celebrating the Sam Bennett goal.
Hurt myself today.
I did. There was a moment during there where I kind of had a what the heck?
Yeah, and you
moment,
slid
and I
right off
slid off the ball,
the bouncing ball.
And I'll tell you what was going through my head there. I said, if I try to break this, if I try to catch this fall, it's gonna hurt real bad.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna have to
I just watched Ben go, what? And then just slowly roll off.
So I figured it would be better. Do you remember when I was on the ball and I smacked my head on this? Do you remember that? Right in this room, it happened. I was just chilling on the ball, and I slow-mo whacked my head off the ground.
Is that that one?
I don't think I left a mark.
I thought you did.
Maybe I did.
Yeah, it was slow-mo, and it still sounded so loud, and it apparently hurt you quite a big deal.
It hurt a lot.
Yeah.
It's one of those bouncing balls, that you just roll around
ball.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't call it that.
Oh, they don't call it that?
Not up north. They call it a bouncing ball.
That's right. That's right. I'm going with the northern name.
Yeah, you did. It was slow-mo, and it was
I lost control.
Way louder than it should have been.
Yeah, I lost control. You don't want to mess around with those exercise balls.
Bam! Yeah. And I was worried. That's what I was worried was going to happen to you there.
It didn't happen.
Because you hit, and then you just went, and I was like, are you okay? And you're like, yeah.
It hurt less to just fall.
Yes. But yeah, you did hurt yourself celebrating again. You went, yes, ah! Like immediate. I couldn't tell if it was a pain yell or an excited yell.
I think it was a little bit of both.
Probably a bit of both.
Yeah. Oh, it hurt. But you know what? It's all worth it in the end.
When was the last time you did some yoga?
A while.
It's been a bit.
While since I did yoga.
While.
Definitely
while.
Big while. Large while.
Yeah. And how'd you hurt yourself with your back again? Oh,
stepping off no bank.
Yeah, you didn't say this on the podcast.
Yeah, I slept weird on it, and it was kind of bugging me all day. And I was just like, okay, whatever, it'll be fine tomorrow. And then on my way to an overnight shift, I stepped over a.
It was at the beginning.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the way home.
No. And I stepped over a large snowbank and just came down awkwardly. Something tweaked. I just spent like 5 minutes sitting in the snowbank because I couldn't breathe. You ever like it was so much pain that I could not take a breath in.
Yeah.
It's awful.
That's like one of my favorite, like when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Like it's not funny in the moment, but when you see it happen, and they're like,
yeah.
You're just like it's
just
okay.
Breathe. Just take a breath in.
You knock the wind out of you. I can't breathe.
Just take a breath in. No, it's legit, guys. It's scary.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
No, it was the start of my shift too. I was all scared. I was like, oh.
So you do a full shift feeling like that?
It was pretty bad. It was an overnight. Though. It wasn't too bad.
Kind of quiet.
More than usual, yeah.
More than usual for an overnight.
Yeah.
Nothing going on.
There wasn't much going on, especially at the end, which was nice because I just got to sat. Well, what I did is when I was sitting, when there was nothing going on, I went and I got a warm warm blanket from the warmers. We have warmers there, big, massive warmers. And I would roll it up, stick it right on the back.
Right. Just doing like it. And people are like, you doing okay, Ben? You're like, yeah.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah. That's another thing that's really funny to me is the yeah that is like 2 milliseconds long. Yeah.
Yeah. You doing okay, man?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Just give me a sec.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
1 second. Yeah. It's a good one. That's a good one. We bet some of those people in the changing room are doing that. In the changing room, as
the
you call it.
changing room, yeah.
It's back on!
All right,
see
we'll
you at the end of the game. Go Canada! USA.
Holy frick. Holy frick. Ben is, well, he's trying to get his breathing in check. He's trying to calm his breathing down. We're going overtime. And I'm nervous. There's some weird stuff happening with Team Canada. A lot of weird passes not connecting, a lot of weird bouncing, skating past the puck without realizing it, through the legs, losing control of it, not skating fast enough. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I believe in Team Canada. overtime, Sidney Crosby get the freaking goal. Can you believe? Can you imagine? I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully Ben comes back soon. Because it's just me. And, I mean, I won't lie to you. I will not lie to you. He does... Oh, pardon me. He does know hockey better than I do. Without a doubt, he knows hockey better than I do. But intense games so far. Intense. Couple real nervy moments in the defensive zone. Just a lot of pressure from Team USA. A lot of pressure and just, I mean, some good defense, some great defense. Some close calls on both sides that have really been freaking me out. But, I mean, just a game. Just a good game. Couple big heads on Team US. Eichel, Gwensler, or whatever the heck that nerd's name is. Couple huge noggins on those guys. I didn't. Oh, you're back. You calmed the breathing down.
What's that?
You got your hyperventilating back down?
Bro, get scared. It's
Getting
overtime
scared.
now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be scary. This is bringing back 2010 vibes.
Sidney Crosby.
Will it be different this time?
No.
Will it be
No.
Crosby? It's crazy to think
I know.
that Sidney Crosby could score a golden goal for Canada in 2010 and in 2025 potentially.
Yeah.
15 years apart.
Yeah.
He could be the hero in both of those situations. Maybe it'll be McDavid.
Maybe it'll be maybe a great little pass to McDavid from Crosby. He hands him the puck and then just
That would be nice. And
then-
a full circle moment.
it would. And now we've got our new guy.
Now I gotta deal.
I mean, it's still different though cuz Crosby was young
yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
He's what, 38?
Yeah, almost
So
38.
he was like 23.
Yeah, because he got drafted, I think, in 2007.
Yeah.
So he had only been in the league for like 3 years
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah. Whereas now it's like McDavid's already 28. It's a little different. Not that different. But
Nope. Well, I mean, we'll make this a shorter segment because most of the podcast would be after this game's over.
Yeah.
This would be like a 30-minute bit
Yeah.
if the game had ended.
We'll probably go for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then, well, it depends. I feel like if we lose, we're not going to want to talk for like
That's true.
30
That's true.
minutes.
I mean, what have we gone? We've gone like 15, 15, 10?
15, 10,
10, potentially.
10. Yeah, so it's 35 minutes. And then if we even hit a 15, we've got a full app. We'll be fine.
Perfect.
You're perfect.
Thank you.
I wanna-
That was hard to watch at the end there.
It was getting
I'll tell you.
nerve-wracking, dude. I heard it. I heard your brain doing that.
I go,
It was the sound of like it was the sound of like a metal crank. It was like,
yeah.
and that was
And-
your brain.
And I'll tell you, and overtime is going to be even worse. I'm going to hurt my back. I know I'm going to hurt my back.
Your back is hurt already.
It's going to hurt. In one of two ways. It's going to hurt when they score and I jump up and down
Yeah,
and I get
you-
very excited,
yippee.
and I'm just going to deal with it.
Yeah.
Or
They
it's going to happen
get
when I
scored
go
on, and you go, damn it, because you always bust out a damn it. That's
I do love a damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Slap the coffee table,
I won't smack the coffee.
and then you go, oh,
You okay? Yeah.
no, yes, no,
Yeah.
You're all pissed off.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Yeah.
What's worst case?
Reminds me of when the Leafs lost to the Bruins in Game 7 last year, and
Yeah.
a bunch of people were over here, and I've just left because this space was the office through there,
Right.
And I just went and I closed the door. I was like, I don't want to be. I did like the classic, like, Dad, I don't want to be disturbed.
Yeah.
Like,
What's worst case scenario for you in this game?
Brady Tkachuk scores the winning goal for the USA. That is worst case scenario.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's worse than an Austin Matthews score.
Yes.
Okay.
Because at least
Yeah, because you already don't.
At least there's
yeah.
a sliver of, in the back of my head, there's a consolation prize of Matthews gets to bring that moxie back to the Leafs.
True.
That's the consolation prize.
True.
I still would prefer a Canadian win.
Of course.
But if it's going to be anybody on the States, I hope it's Austin Matthews.
Yeah, if Brady Tkachuk scores, I'm going to be really mad.
I'm going to throw my TV.
the whole TV.
Because I got to watch him do like his
Yeah.
thing, but with everybody swarming him.
Yeah.
God.
His
I already like am boiling up
it's
thinking
bothering
of
me
that.
thinking about. That shot of him after he scored, and he's
I
cheering
hate it.
way too big for what that goal was, and his
hate it.
face is beat red, and he's
Yeah.
just...
He's a baby. He's a little baby boy. No, I hope he doesn't. I'll be so upset. I'll be so upset if he scores.
That'd be bad.
That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, Sidney Crosby behind the back pass to McDavid scores. And then like the announcer, Crosby to McDavid,
Top right.
golden,
Top
goal, or
right.
something like that. Yeah.
Just from across. Weeds through two people.
Yeah. Or Crosby to McKinnon so we can hear Cole Harbor connection.
That'd be cool, too.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool, too. Oh, jeez. Yeah,
It's gonna be something.
I spent a good chunk of that period on the ground. I was
Yeah.
lying on the ground with that bouncing ball just as like a pillow.
Mm-hmm. It's comfy. Comfy bouncing ball.
I am getting sleepy.
Yeah.
And
it's
I was
getting late.
It's getting late, and we have so much to do after this.
So much to do. We got a ton.
We've got a lot on the docket.
You don't even know what we have to do after this.
Idiots, morons,
But
stupid.
it applies to you, and you'll see it at
You'll
some
see it
point in the
soon.
near future.
You'll see it.
Ish.
I mean, we should. I was gonna say, technically, we don't have to edit this tonight, but we should because it.
Here's
it
the
just
thing,
makes
if we
sense.
don't edit it
it's
tonight,
never gonna happen.
We're gonna do
We're
it
gonna forget about
the
it
night before
We're
at
gonna
11 p.m.
Yes. Yeah. Which I was told to rethink that date.
You were told to rethink. Are you sure about that? What's that day?
You're gonna rethink it.
I loved that.
Yeah.
He was on the phone with his wife, and he said, "Oh, if we don't record right now, then we'll record
Next Wednesday.
X." And she goes, "What's that date? What's that date?" Like
That's-
you're a little baby.
Yeah.
Check again.
I'm baby
What's
Kachuk.
that day?
I'm baby Kachuk.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yes, we next Wednesday, but it'll be by the time you're listening to this, it'll be yesterday, is our anniversary. And
How many years?
for what? Yeah, a whole high school
4
career.
years.
Whole high school career.
We're coming up on 3. That's how much. That's
Yeah.
You guys only been married like a year and a half when we got married.
Yeah.
Wow.
We
Felt
got married
felt
20
like longer than that.
2021.
Felt like longer than that.
Did it? In between?
Felt like you guys were like approaching year 3 when we got married for some reason.
Huh.
When me and Anissa got married.
And it's weird because we also did our reception the year after in July.
Yes, that's true
So
because
you
of
got,
COVID.
You got married and then almost immediately
Yep.
had our thing.
That was fun.
Like a month later or 2 months
That
later.
was very fun.
When did you get married?
June 4th.
Yes, it was a month later. We
Yep.
did like July 8th.
Yep.
Yeah, so anyway, Maddie was like, what's that date? And I was like, I know.
Take it.
I'm just saying, we're celebrating. I'm not an idiot, by the way. I'm not some dumb moron.
Our anniversary. Why do we have to go out for that?
What's
I got you flowers last month, didn't I?
what's February 26th? Doesn't ring a bell.
I don't know what that is.
We're going away for 3 days the weekend before.
4-year anniversary.
Yes, specifically.
I'm waiting it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting it. But you know what? It's okay. Some people don't feel that way. They like to do it on the actual day.
Yeah.
Me, don't really care about the actual day.
I do. I would like to do something. And I was saying to her, I was like, I'm not booking a recording session at 4:00 on a
Yeah.
Wednesday. Like
Yeah.
it would be late.
Yeah.
You'd be in bed anyway.
True.
If
Yeah.
we're doing it on a Wednesday, we're almost assuredly doing it late.
Super late.
Although we didn't do that yesterday. Yesterday we were fine.
Yesterday, I just happened to have a free
Yeah.
day. I'm on my reading week, so I was just
Yeah.
like, okay, I got a whole day here.
It was good.
No work, no nothing.
It was good. We
Not
got to-
working overnight, so there was there was incentive
Yeah.
for me to get it done early,
Yeah.
so that I could go home and sleep before an
Yeah.
overnight.
And we still had quite a bit of chat time.
We
lot of
did.
chat
We had
time,
a
which was
lot of
great.
chat time.
And now we're like a week ahead, so it's great, and no one can complain or yell at me.
No one can complain or yell or even be mad a little bit. All right, well, we're gonna
Yeah.
wrap this up for overtime. Good luck to Team Canada, even though all of you already know what happens probably. But if not, flick it on again and watch the overtime.
If we lose, we're gonna come back and probably sit in silence for like.
Brady Tkachuk scores the
3
winning
minutes.
goal, I'm going to end my life. All right, see you later.
Woo! Could not have gone better.
This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I say. What did I say? I said it's gotta be McDavid or Crosby. One of those guys has to like I said, know that it's their time to step up again. Either for Crosby, it's again, or McDavid, it's time to have his moment. And boy, did McDavid have his moment.
Now, you said ideal world. Little back pass
from Crosby to McDavid.
Yeah, now, I said after it happened, I went, actually, I think this is better.
I agree.
Because now we got the win. McDavid had the moment.
Yep.
Marner brings back some heat to the Leafs.
Some moxie that will hopefully offset Austin Matthews' sadness.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, come on.
That was best case scenario for Canada.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
After having to suffer through McDavid losing the cup last year, it was nice. It was nice to see some happiness on his face.
A good moment, too. It wasn't like a cheap little goal. It was a
great shot.
Great.
Right from the shot, or the slot. Bang. Woo! Good stuff.
We did it.
That was a great Four Nations face-off. Great tournament. Really, really great hockey. Great.
Good hockey.
They said it's great. Great hockey.
How's that for the 51st state?
Boom.
This is for us.
Bro, let me just say, and I want to say this. Jordan Binnington, I
doubted
doubted you.
I agree.
I doubted you after that first game versus the U.S. because you let a couple weak goals. They were a little weak. I doubted you.
I would have gave him player of the game. That would have been a very different game if he didn't have those saves in overtime.
Oh, yeah.
And they were incredible.
Bro, Jordan Binnington single-handedly saved me from worst case scenario, having to watch Brady Tkachuk score a winning goal. It was
oh my gosh! It was
this close.
It was Austin Matthews, great save. Then like 30 seconds later, Brady Tkachuk, another great save,
and then Matthews again. He stoned Matthews twice.
Yeah, the first one was right in his face.
Great job, man.
And then
you deserved that.
The Brady Tkachuk, he dove, and it was like.
Yeah.
Clutched out of the air.
That was great. That was great. Oh, what a great amuse-bouche for the Olympics next year.
Oh,
Just like cleanses the palate, sets the flavors for the whole evening.
Because when we inevitably score gold and win the gold, and then they have all this footage ready and they go, oh, it harkens back to last year with Connor McDavid's winning goal.
Yeah.
And then all the boys.
Yeah.
All those good Canadian boys who probably most of them will play for Team Canada next year. Maybe not all of them.
A good chunk of them.
Most of them.
Probably. There's not a lot of guys in the NHL who are, suddenly going to make the team for the Olympics. There's a couple, but I think it's going to be pretty much the same team. That's pretty good stuff.
And they've had some practice now.
They have had some practice. Maybe they'll connect on some more of those passes. Overall, great. Great tournament. Great final. I couldn't have asked for a better game. I couldn't have asked for a better game than that.
Very fun hockey. It came at a good time. Right after the Super Bowl, we got some fun hockey going on. I mean, hockey's good in general. But I'm like, this is like we were saying too, I don't know if that was on the podcast or not. We were saying how awesome it would be for just a 7-game series, Canada-US.
Oh my goodness, dude! How unbelievable would that be?
That's where the real pressure is.
Can you imagine a 7-game series of that?
Oh my gosh! And that's how it ended.
In Game 7.
Come on!
After each of them got 3 games on each other, that would have been unbelievable.
Like your cheering was loud already. You would have hit your knees.
I got loud there. I was just so excited when I watched that puck hit the net there,
and then you immediately that was McDavid. That was McDavid.
Yeah, I know. I got so amped.
And then we're trying to figure out. We're like, who passed that to him?
Was that Marner?
Oh yeah,
Marner's got to bring some of that winning moxie back home with him. The only thing that could complete this year for me now would be a Leafs Stanley Cup.
Oh my gosh,
please.
It would be a perfect year for me.
Oh,
Eagles won the Super Bowl. Canada won the Four Nation Faceoff, it doesn't really have a long-standing history, but it's
a big deal.
It's a big deal. There's a history.
These guys take it seriously. Clearly,
there's history in Canada versus USA.
Mm-hmm. It's been 10 years since Best on Best.
No Russia.
Freak Russia.
They're not in the Four Nation Faceoff.
They'll be in the Olympics maybe next year. I don't know what the rule is there now. Do they still have to come in under the guise of the We're independent.
I don't know.
We don't have a flag.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll get like just a plain white jersey. No emblems on it. Oh, here.
Hockey.
Those are the Russians.
It just says hockey.
Yeah, just in Russian. What's hockey in Russian?
Yeah, it's just hockey, but the backwards R's in there.
Little dots on
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No,
well,
that was good.
That was fantastic. Hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, we still have probably 20 minutes left in this podcast.
No, who cares?
But hope you guys enjoyed.
This is episode 100.
Is this episode 100?
I think so.
Oh,
And
boy.
this is a great way to end the season.
This is a great way to end the season.
Canada
wins. A couple of Canada boys watching Canada win to end season 3 of the Barely Cool podcast.
Newmarket podcast getting a game-winning goal for Canada from Newmarket.
From
Connor
Newmarket,
McDavid.
boy, that's right. I mean, if you're watching this, we live where this guy grew up. We have friends who went to high school with him.
It's true.
Yeah,
He was never there because he was always off
playing hockey.
playing hockey, training camps and stuff.
But hey,
Hey!
we still knew him. Adjacent.
I've sat at a restaurant.
Actually, we knew him adjacent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the friends that went to high school with him didn't really know him. They knew him adjacent.
They've talked to him, but
Right,
yeah.
but like it was adjacent.
Yeah.
So then adjacent.
Yeah.
Adjacent squared.
Yeah. I saw him at a table at Joya.
Oh.
I was there for lunch, and Maddie and I were like,
Dude, next time you see
like
him,
summer.
at Joya, you can be like, "Hey, great goal there."
that was pretty slick there,
Yeah.
pal.
If I were you, I would have gone glove side though. Can you imagine?
Not how I would have done it, but got the job done.
Great job.
That's probably why you didn't win prom king.
Prom king?
He doesn't even remember.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. I was there.
He didn't go to prom, I don't think.
Probably not. I
He
mean,
was probably off playing
probably
hockey.
he's probably at a like prospect development camp.
He might have already. When do they do signing?
Like when do they get drafted?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, but what
The entry
time of the
draft
year?
is in, I don't know, it's in the summer, I think.
Okay, so he was
Yeah.
probably like,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get drafted,
Yeah.
but
He was just like, frick this nonsense.
yeah, why would I? Who cares?
I'm done with high school. I'm going to get drafted.
I think
in
he
the NHL.
genuinely just needed to graduate,
And everybody
then that
knew
was
he
it.
was going to be first overall. It was all going to be good.
But yeah, I mean, come on, we're arguably the best podcast to address what just happened.
Yeah, there's total proximity
Yeah.
here.
No one else has.
I don't think there's another podcast on the planet that has a more of a well-rounded like connection to Connor McDavid, and that we live in the town he grew up in.
Yeah. Same year.
So it's
Same year.
so we're kind of the top tier here.
Yeah. I mean, sure, Sportsnet probably will release some media about this, but like, I sat 10 feet away from him at an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
In the town.
In the town he grew up in that we also live in.
We're kind of the premier. I mean, we're definitely the premier podcast. I'll say this: we are the premier podcast being produced in the town where Connor McDavid lived in.
Exactly.
Grew up.
Thank you for that.
So thanks for listening to the Barely Cool podcast. We'll see you next week in season 4.
That was the thing. Next
No.
time
There'll be an in-between episode.
there'll be an in between, but the next time you see us here in front of this camera, it will be season 4 of the Barely Cool podcast. And
Yeah,
there's-
how are we going to do video for the in-between? We've never had to think about it. I don't
even know what we're gonna do for it, man.
I know
We'll
what
see.
we're doing episode 1, I think, if we have the means.
Yep. Guys, a whole bunch of new crap is coming out for season 4. You don't understand. You do not understand.
You're not
Everything is changing.
freaking prepared.
Prepared.
You're not freaking prepared.
The next time that this podcast comes and starts, everything will be different. Everything.
Hold on to your butts.
Down to the micro podcast organism.
I'm going to be a different person.
Yep.
Ben and I are going
I'm
to...
gonna have his face. He's gonna have my face.
We're going to wear each other's faces.
Except he'll keep his nose because gross. Am I right? All right. Thanks for listening to the Very Cool Podcast. We'll see ya at season 4.
What the hell was that?
Just best way to finish is the way we started.
Being mean?
Self-deprecation. Myself self-deprecates you.
You're
All
just
right.
deprecating.
Oh, yeah, it's deprecation all around.
No, not all around. It's just aimed. Yeah.
Yeah, see? All around.
You
All
almost-
right. Thanks
you
for listening to
almost hit my
the
big
Thanks for listening to the Cool
schnoz.
Yeah, it's massive. Huge. Looks like you got like a flipping hula hoop in your nose there.
Oh, the piercing.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening to the Barely Cool podcast. We'll see you when we see you.
I've been barely cool for a while, cool with a wink or a smile, but I'm cooler than you, or with or without buzz. I've started, this is really hard for me. Well, I'll stop myself if nobody else does.
Do you feel bad that I made fun of your nose? That's the end of season 3. Was a
That's how we
schnoz
ended.
joke.
Yeah. Well, and not even a good one. The hula hoop in your nose. It's like, okay. I didn't even understand what you were saying at first. That's how we
No,
ended.
but the thing was
no,
that
I get it.
It was a hula hoop because your nose is big in comparison.
Oh, yeah.
You got it. It's the end of season 3.